27 useless facts about Driving School 2016. It's an 8-year-old game, but there's still lots of things to discover. It's pretty active, multiplayer, some people still play. And yeah, I just got back to the game, I found the application file on my phone and decided to discover it a bit more. Number 1. In Seattle, there's a specific route for cyclists. They all drive the same path between the houses. Number 2. After hitting 3 cyclists, the 4th, the 5th and every other cyclist that will spawn will immediately fall over. I think this is made by the developers to prevent players from just getting crazy and using the game just to kill people. Number 3. In Seattle there's probably a misplaced house because there is an invisible object right here on the street. Number 4. Map borders have these locks, but in Seattle you can easily surpass these by driving just around them. After that you get the opportunity to fall under the map, you can explore the city from there, and it's even possible to glitch back up on the street. After like 30 attempts, I managed to do it. Number 5. In the Andes Mountains, after driving over the map for about 20 minutes you get this stone man sculpture. Number 6. There are way more locks that you can surpass. For example, in Arizona, if you're just fast enough, you can just glitch under these. Number 7. The same goes for the locks in Bucharest. Number 8. In Bucharest, there's a smoker. If you explore the map far enough, it's basically a guy with a cigarette, and I think it's been made for the trailer of the game. You can see the trailer right here. The developers basically made this so they can show something off in the trailer. Also, the car next to the smoker has no hitbox, and it's also there in multiplayer when there are normally no other cars. Number 9. You noticed that there was music around the smoker's area, and there's a second place where music plays. It's at this house, and you can see when I move the camera the music gets louder as we get into the house, so that's the source of the music. Number 10. There's another car with no hitbox that's also there in multiplayer mode. It's this BMW. Number 11. In Bucharest there's a train, and after the train crosses the railroad crossing, it just stops in this house. Number 12. I don't know if the developers misplaced this or if it's intentionally made, but there you can see an intact crane, and there's just a 90 degrees rotated crane that's lying there. Number 13. In Amsterdam, you can just go between those walls and get into the river. From there you can also fall under the map. Number 14. The developers of the game were just lazy and pasted the same parking garage models everywhere. Number 15. The same goes also for these playgrounds, which can be found in almost every map. Number 16. In the Andes Mountains or in Arizona, any map where you can fall off the street pretty deep, you can just use the cruise control to glitch back up on the street. Number 17. The same goes for this coach bus, where you can just enable the cruise control to just start flying when hitting any obstacle. Number 18. There are few differences between iOS and Android. For example, the GTR is more expensive. While in iOS costing only 800,000 XP, in Android it's a million. Number 19. There are few more differences between Android and iOS. For example, in iOS, the multiplayer spawn points are the same as in the normal free driving mode, while in Android, the spawn points are different from normal driving mode to multiplayer. Number 20. It's not even worth buying the GTR because the Bugatti is the fastest car with 382 km per hour. 21. Besides street signs that can obviously fall over, there are these bollards in Berlin which you can hit. Number 22. There are few more objects with no hitbox, for example these stairs at the side of the houses. 23. There's a tram in 2 cities I think, and it can be easily derailed. Number 24. You can drift pretty realistically by either choosing a RVD car, or you have just to be fast enough, for example with this Bugatti. Number 25. There's this glitch in Arizona where cars just turn around or get in your lane. 27. The Bugatti is fast enough and flat enough to drive under other cars and just launch them into the air. And the last one, number 27, there's a graphics bug with the license plate, where the letters on the license plate are the same layer as the license plate itself, causing them to glitch weirdly into each other. That's 27 useless facts about an 8-year-old Android driving game. Hope you enjoyed and be curious for more videos.